I'm Turkish. Or like, that's an interesting thing to say, I'm Turkish, because I'm from Turkey. That doesn't automatically should be, that does automatically make me Turkish, but in my heart, in my mind, and I've been thinking that shouldn't automatically make me Turkish. But whenever I travel here, I'm like, I understand what it is. I understand this culture because of the first 30 years, because of that. It's like a really weird struggle. And I like to count my blessings on this video. I like to reflect on how things has been going. It's been fantastic, if you like to hear. And it's been so good, like, I think and I feel in my heart nothing can stop me, because there's nothing to stop me, because there's nothing but just the reality of knowing and understanding who I am. That is the essential thing. What I haven't so far understood yet is this social media and the YouTube thing, but maybe it's not too far away. Maybe this video, maybe it's a one step, maybe it's just like when I get out of this door and the whole social media thing is gonna go crazy. But it's good to know. It's good to get your own bearings about life and get your own surroundings, and just say, okay, this is what I'm doing. So I kind of need you to help me out in that one. This video is kind of like a confession, so bear with me and give me your support with that. I don't do many things, and I do so many other things. One of the things I don't do is I don't dye my hair, but I tried a few times. The temporary hair dyes, I think it's fine. Like, the times that I try the hair dye is like a temporary hair dye when I'm on stage and I want to like look something like, and look like an idea. But on other ways, this is the idea, because the dream is the idea. But it doesn't mean that I will just be like this forever. Maybe 5 years later, I will start dyeing my hair. Maybe if I have a hairdresser and access to it and regularity and all, maybe I will dye. I will like it. Maybe it is easy. Maybe I just don't know. At this point in life, I don't, and I'm happy with it. And like, the reason that I know that I'm happy with it is we went out for, like, when I see girls, young women with like, because I am like salt and pepper hair, I love it. And I go and like, almost every time I just want to tell them, oh my God, your hair looks beautiful. It's so pretty. It's so, like, there's something about it. There's some kind of an acceptance about it, and just say, this is it. This is who the fuck I am. So what you gonna do about it? Are you gonna judge me with my hair? Are you gonna think that I'm bullshit just because I have this kind of hair? Like, that's all my things. But I think this is also coming from the first 20 years that I talked about. Like, the first 20 years trying to find my own space, trying to find my own place, and trying to make myself to be accepted. And then just the other thing that I've been realizing is, like, this is a confession video. And the other thing I've been realizing is I'm 47, right? And somewhere in me, I still believe and I still think like I'm as strong as when I was 15, 20, or 30. And I was like so athletic. Oh, I was so still athletic at 35, but not in the last 10 years. So, but it's actually not a bad thing, you know. So it's not just the fitness and how I look, but it also gives the signals. Because like, so the arms just bulging, and then the front arm is just changing. Just the anatomy is changing a little bit. The way the hips are coming down is changing a little bit. It's just a little bit different. My face is changing. It's like it's just a little bit different. I am just a little bit different now. But there's no need to chase something, but find out what I am right now and how I am right now and how I like to be. What is my routine? How do I like my routine to be? Does it make sense to you? So, because there's this, all these people are throwing out all this stuff at you on the internet, outside, like just what is it you need? That's like, I think that's the best starting point. Like, what is it I need from an exercise? I surely started to get to know myself a little bit after all this time, all these like not doing things, and all these not liking things, and like what is it that I like to do and I can do? What will fit? I think I like to have something regular and a short, dense, but also in between. So can I just scatter these splashes in between my schedules? And how do I like my? I don't like to work. Like that's what I love working. That's a different. Okay, let's define the differences. I love working. I never want to stop working because I think it's just great. But what is it that I'm working for? And how does that come out? So because when I do something that I like and love, like I'm loving this video, I'd love to do this. I love to do this every day. It's just so much fun. I am talking about my truth with who I am, and just maybe knowing that somebody would appreciate it and like get some kind of like, oh yeah, sure, okay, come on. It's kind of an encouragement. That would be fantastic. I love writing lyrics. I love being on stage. I love being on stage and performing. I love writing my play. I love writing songs. Like this, and it doesn't feel like work, and I can do that like 15 hours, 20 hours a day. Just you give it to me every day. Give it to me. It's a pleasure. But work, there are all these different kinds of work, isn't it? I'm not saying like I loved working at a textile factory, like in denim laundry. I loved it. It was a teamwork. We were all doing it, and I felt like it's the purpose was to create all these beautiful designs and bring them out on time, and it made my brain work so well. So it's not that I don't love working, but I don't like working. Do you get that? Do you get that difference? It's just because of the attitudes of people sometimes. But it's also, I think, it's sort of a spiritual, and it's giving a kind of a opportunity to decide on which direction to go, what to do. And it's like when you don't have money, it's so hard to reject something. If you reject something because you don't like and you don't love and you prefer something else, that is such a big courage to just say, I'm just gonna do this, and like I'm gonna trust that I can. And it's not like somebody else, because I'm gonna trust that I can figure this shit out, and in a way that it is working for me, because the whole thing in the whole system, like an ant in an ant factory, in a machine, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with factories. There's nothing wrong with 9-to-5 jobs. And there were so much time I had. I loved in that 9-to-5 jobs too, but it comes to a point that when you start to know yourself, when you start to decide that I like my hair like this, that's a different ball game. You're talking about a man and a woman. I don't know, man. I love men too. They're just gorgeous. I love every person, every gender, every feeling. But when a woman comes to that point that she knows what she likes, that's a keeper. It's a confession time. I'm in Turkey. Wow, man, that's like I'm in Istanbul. It's a hotel room.